It's a very good day to Arsenal fans all over the world because every time United loses, Arsenal fans are jumping around because we, in the era we grew up, the beef that we knew was between Arsenal and Manchester United. You know that very well. And I really believe that, as I told you before the season, that Arsenal is better than United. I told you that Man United might be having a little bit of world-class players with them, but those players don't win games. A team wins games. Arsenal's team is so much composed in there for you, and they are telling you from their manager, Mikel Arteta, that they are non-stopping. So I really believe that this is a time when you really believe that what's at Arsenal, you would have liked it to be happening at Manchester United, especially backing your manager. Obviously, when you look at Arsenal, Mikel Arteta has been backed so many times. Last season, Mikel Arteta brought in 6-7 players, and this season they've given him 5, and he wants 3 more. This is where we're talking about Kroenke giving green light to Moussa Diaby's transfer to Arsenal. Moussa Diaby is one of the talented French left-footed players that plays in Leverkusen in Germany. He had a very wonderful season. He's one of the best players in there for you, and Arsenal is still going for more. You get? They are in for Tielemans, they're in for Moussa Diaby, and they're wanting 3 more players, guys. That's why I've told you before the season started in the for you that Arsenal is far much placed than United, because when you look at the midfield of United, it's really depleted. No one, especially in the central defense midfield area, you can't compare Xhaka. You can't compare Grant Xhaka and Thomas Partey to Scott McTominay and Fred. As you've seen them today, you can't compare them. I saw someone in the comment section telling me that I did a very bad analysis about the game of Crystal Palace. I told people that Arsenal got a win, which is okay, but they defended very well. But that's not a display that Mikel Arteta would have loved, because after the 25th minute mark, obviously Arsenal fell off. They started playing a decline because they had gotten a goal. Maybe it was the game plan of the manager, but I really believe that any manager would like to really see his team really thriving throughout the 90 minutes. Obviously, a win for Arsenal is better, and I've always come out and really said it that Arsenal walks into this season very much better than Manchester United. I've said this, and there is no way I can put United ahead of Arsenal this season unless they bring in 3 signings. So someone was telling me that, all right, let's see how United is going to go and play at Selhurst Park. Obviously, if at all we get in better players, we can go here and put up a show. But right now, as we are, we can't put up a show. Because we've just lost to Brighton. So I think I've always been clear. I support Manchester United, but I really believe that Arsenal are better placed than Manchester United. And I think if you are to rank the top 6, United is at the bottom of the top 6 as far as signings are concerned. Therefore, you have a better manager, we have better players, but we have the most important department in the field of play very much dense and not working. That's the midfield. That's why you saw to it that Pep Guardiola, while playing at a side which goes by the names of Barcelona, because he had a very strong midfield of Busquets, Iniesta and Xavi, he could risk himself to play a player in the names of Mascherano in defense, Yaya Toure in defense, alongside Gerard Piqué or Carlos Puyo, because he knew that they are not going to be exposed very many times. They are playing a high line, and he knew that. So if your midfield is strong, you really get a very good slate every time. You get a clean slate always. Always you get a clean slate because these players won't come in through and really give you and really cause havoc to your team. So I've been really lengthy about the intro, but I was really trying to address that picture that point that Arsenal has won its opening game 2-0 against Crystal Palace, and United have been beaten at home, moreover, 2-1, a game that was not really good to watch. It wasn't good to watch, but for me, I'm not surprised because I expected this. The moment you go working the season, when you don't address the issues that the managers really put up, Ten Hag called for 7 signings. Darwin Núñez, we didn't get him. Martinez, we got him. Eriksson, we got him. Malacia, we got him. But Frankie de Jong is not here. Anthony is not here. Dumfries is not here. So out of the 7 signings, we have so far gotten 3. You get? And those 3 that we've gotten are not so much impactful, or we're not so much needed at Manchester United, because we had other players that can do that. But if at all you don't address the main issue. Like you saw Arsenal, they knew that their main issue that really costed them the season was the centre forward, and they brought in Gabriel Jesus immediately, and he's helping the team. He's helping the team. If it was not because of Martinelli missing out on that sitter, he would have registered his first assist for Arsenal in the Premier League in competitive football. That is Gabriel Jesus for you. So Arsenal is doing better business than Manchester United, obviously, and I expect them, by the way, to perform well because the manager is telling us that they are going in for more players. That's what the manager is telling the media. So smash the like button, comment and share. I'm back with some good news of Arsenal. Kroenke has given green light to Moussa Diaby's transfer to Arsenal. Arsenal has been really interested in this guy. I think he's 23 years of age. He's 23 years of age. He plays for Bayern Leverkusen, that is Moussa Diaby. And last season really put up very good statistics that put him on the ladder of very many teams wanting him. And Arsenal has gone ahead to go ahead and really pick up interest in the player. However much the player had really said that I'm not going from Leverkusen this time round. He's left-footed in there for you, and he's really good, and Arsenal really going in for him. And let's wait and see how everything is going to go on and happen for this player who goes by the names of Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby can play as a right winger and a left winger. That means that Arsenal are really continuing to go ahead and really look for a player in the names of Moussa Diaby who is going to give competition to Bukayo Saka, because they really believe that Bukayo Saka needs to give them more. And how can you get more out of Bukayo Saka? Is by getting in a player like Moussa Diaby who is really going to go ahead and really give him competition. Coming in from Footy Insider, Footy Insider is telling us that Arsenal are working on a late window deal for Bayern Leverkusen attacker Moussa Diaby. Sources have told Football Insider. Stan Kroenke has given the green light to the club to pursue Diaby as they look to seal a deal they believe will complete the attack. Obviously, I've told people that the attack of Arsenal is lacking. You get? You can't rely your entire season on Bukayo Saka. Do you know why? What if he gets an injury? Alright, what if he dips in form? Thirdly, what if he doesn't deliver as you guys expect him to deliver? So I really believe that Arsenal lacks a little bit of quality on that right wing. And you bring in Moussa Diaby, he helps you twice. He can play as a left winger, he can play as a right winger, and he can play centrally. 3 positions. He can play them. And I really believe that Stanley Kroenke, the owner of Arsenal, really wants to take show of the show like Tony Bowl is taking. I really believe that he wants to take a center stage now in these transfers, such that his name is so much sounding, because he really believes that now Arsenal is at a point of really recovering back or regaining back its lost glory. He believes that he should take center stage right now, and he's really spearheading this deal. He's the man leading the deal, and he has said we need that player, because he really believes that if at all they really get in that player, they're really going to be better. And I told you guys that Fabrizio told us that Arsenal is looking for that misery winger, that winger that is going to come up here and really give competition to Bukayo Saka. And he said that 60 million pounds they had placed in for a player who goes by the names of Rafinha, who really snubbed Arsenal and went to Barcelona, is still available. And Arsenal are willing to spend that money. They're willing to spend that money if at all they really get a realistic player they feel is worth that money. And guess what? For any team to go in and really accomplish all these deals, their owners are really supposed to stamp into that transfer or that transaction to be made. So, guess what? Arsenal fans, you should get excited, because Stanley Kroenke, your owner, has gone ahead to approve the deal of Moussa Diaby to a side which goes by names of Arsenal. And trust me, Moussa Diaby of a match said he wants to set a side which goes by names of Leverkusen. I really believe that he can't turn down this chance, because he was needed by Arsenal and Newcastle. You know that very well. But because they thought that he was so much overpriced out of a move, they pulled out. But as things stand now, obviously, he is being told by the owner of Arsenal that I need your services at my club and I'm willing to cough out that money in there for you. And Jacobs Ben has gone ahead to tell us the following about this player. Jacobs Ben. He has told us that Arsenal's interest in Moussa Diaby, not totally new. Obviously, it's not new. We've all along been knowing about it. Being on ladder earlier in the window without even moving. He has said he will stay at Leverkusen, minimum of 55 million pounds, all is needed. Leverkusen want to keep, nothing advanced, but one to watch in the for you. So, Arsenal has reworked up their interest in Moussa Diaby, and guess what? How much is needed? 55 million pounds. Arsenal has this money. Arsenal has this money, and if at all Stanley Kroenke is at the helm of this and wants to go in and get this deal done and dusted, he's really going to go in. And don't doubt that Arsenal is going to do that deal, because the way they are playing, any player by the way would like to go at Arsenal because their project is so much convincing. Mikel Arteta is one of those coaches that has been ranked highly as this upcoming coach that is really good. If Mikel Arteta was not that good, why did Pep Guardiola tell him while at Arsenal, when he had not even thought about retirement, amidst him having completed all his courses of coaching, Pep told him, please come with me and let's start coaching together at Man City. Meaning that he had been told about Mikel Arteta. You get? And who tells them about these players, about these managers, upcoming managers? There are these senior tutors that are really educating them, teaching them, lecturing them about coaching. And obviously, Pep never got this miss right. Mikel Arteta is really exciting. Look at how Arsenal is now playing. Moussa Diaby wouldn't not want to come to Arsenal. Obviously, if Arsenal puts that money on the table, Bayern Leverkusen 100% get in this player. So go ahead and keep your eyes onto this deal of Moussa Diaby to Arsenal. This guy might be that mystery signing that Fabrizio Romano told us, and Arsenal are willing to spend big because the owner of Arsenal is here to let us know that he wants this player at a side which goes by names of Arsenal in the field. Let me show you what this guy is all about. Alright, let me show you what this guy is all about. Moussa Diaby, why Arsenal really needs this guy. Alright, this is why Arsenal needs this guy. Are you seeing that screen? Let me show you why Arsenal needs this guy. So, this guy, Moussa Diaby in particular, he plays as a right winger. He plays as a left winger too. You get his preferred foot is left, and that is exactly what Arsenal are looking for. They are looking for a right winger who plays with the left foot like Bukayo Saka. Look at what he does. He marauds here. He marauds here. This is his heat map. You see, he marauds here very, very much. This is Moussa Diaby for you, and I 100% believe that he will come in and do magic at Arsenal. Look on the right what he does. Look on what he does on the left. So he really so much active in here for you, and this is the kind of player that Mikel Arteta is needing. And that's why we believe that if Stanley Kroenke has given green light to this deal, it's going to happen in there for you. And let me show you the stats of this guy last season. This is what he really had to put onto the table for a side which goes by the names of Bayern Leverkusen in the entire games that he played at a side which goes by the names of Leverkusen. Look. 32 games played last season, 13 goals, 12 assists. You get? That means that when you have in a forward who really gets you 12 assists a season, you're really good to go. Especially for players like Gabriel Jesus, they are really good to go. Look at the goals, 13. You go to the Bokal Cup, 1 assist. Those are 13 assists in there for you. In how many games? In 33 games. How many goal involvations? 26 goal involvements. Look at the UEFA Europa League. He played 8 games, 4 goals and 2 assists. Those are 6 goals. Add them onto, those are 6 goal involvements. Add them onto the 26, that is 32 goal involvement. In how many games? In 41 games. I think Arsenal would need such a player who goes by the names of Moussa Diaby. And I really believe he is really that player that Mikel Arteta is really chasing for, because Mikel Arteta knows it that when Bukayo Saka gets an injury, he'll be down. So, trust me, Arsenal is in need of this player, and he's really good in the for you, and you're waiting to see how that is happening in the for you. That is a player who goes by the names of Moussa Diaby, and I think Arsenal fans can now come in here and really tell me what they think about that player having been linked to them this season in, season out, and that is the lad who goes by the names of Moussa Diaby. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this player, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss some stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, there is a player that was linked to Arsenal. He goes by names of Goncao Guedes, who plays for Valencia. You know him very well. He plays as a winger. and the second striker. He plays very many positions, by the way. If at all you're looking at him, he plays as a right winger, a centre forward, a left winger, an attacking midfielder in the for you, and a left midfielder in the for you. So he plays lots of positions and has been linked at Arsenal. And this rumor has been called off by Sky Sport. They've told us the following: that it's not all about Monza. It's this guy. Arsenal are not interested in Goncalo Guedes, never been in the race. Wolves' official proposal, worth more than 30 million euros, with add-ons included. Valencia prepared to accept and complete agreement, waiting to get it done on a player side in there for you. So Arsenal were not the ones interested in this player, are so much linked to him that is so much linked to this player. He's not interested in Arsenal. Arsenal are not interested in him too, and Wolverhampton Wanderers is the team that really made the bid. Why did this story come up in the news a lot? It's because yesterday, Fabrizio Romano, I think, there is someone that broke a story about a bid being made to Valencia for this player. Obviously, it was not Arsenal. Very many were saying it's Arsenal that has made that bid. No, it was not Arsenal. Guys, it was not Arsenal. It was Wolverhampton Wanderers that made that bid, and that player is not coming to Arsenal because Arsenal never at one point were interested in this player who goes by names of Alves in the for you. The other story is all about Pablo Mari. Obviously, Arsenal really working on very many players to leave. They're telling us that AS Monza are facing competition from Hellas Verona for Pablo Mari, are considering Francesco Acerbi of Lazio as an alternative. Monza are waiting for an answer from Arsenal. Acerbi is not keen on a move to Monza for the moment in the for you. So it looks like another team known as Hellas Verona is into this mix to get in Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari is one of those players that Mikel Arteta doesn't want anymore. He has officially told them that you can find space out here because you're not going to be accommodated into my central defense. I'm having Saliba, I'm having Ben White, I'm having Rob Holding, I'm having Gabriel Magalhaes. So you are not going to get enough playing time in here for you. However much you are a left-footed defender, a left-footed central defender, you don't match Gabriel Magalhaes. Obviously, Arsenal is looking in for a left-footed central defender who matches Gabriel Magalhaes. That's it. Who can come in and really deputize him sometimes when he needs to be rested, or when he's injured, or when he's suspended. You get? Because you've not yet seen how Arsenal is going to be when they don't have Gabriel Magalhaes. How Ben White and Saliba will play together. Because two steel players are into that position. Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes are really immense. They are really immense. And I really believe that they are really good players. So Arsenal is looking for a left-footed central defender, and they are telling Pablo Mari to choose either to go to Hellas Verona or AS Monza. So he has a choice to make. He was at Udinese in London, played 28 games, and then he put up some good appearances in there for you. But I don't know why he's really taking long to decide, having really denied a move to Turkey at Galatasaray there for you. That is a man who goes by the names of Pablo Mari. Arsenal working on him getting out. Talking of another player who plays the central defense of Arsenal, this is what he put up, and he set up a statistic that he is now one of those players that is really topping it at Arsenal in the for you. This is what he did against a side which goes by Crystal Palace. It says that Ben White completed 8 tackles against Crystal Palace on Friday, the most an Arsenal player has made in the Premier League match since Torreira, 9 tackles against Chelsea in 2019. So Ben White, having fielded on the right side of the fullback, he played very well, by the way. Though going forward, obviously, is not his part of the game, but he played very well, and he put up that statistic there for you. He completed 8 tackles, and the way he really silenced one of the best wingers in the game, especially playing off the left. That is Winfred Zaha in that game. Really sends a clear and vivid message to you that obviously he really blocked him. Some take-ons, he took home on and sat him down like once or twice in the second half, but the recovery pace of William Saliba really helped in and dipped in a lot to really help him from humiliation in the for you. So Ben White is really good. He made 8 tackles in the for you, a statistic that was set by Torreira by putting up 9 tackles in 2019 against Chelsea. Smash the like button, comment and share, guys. I really want to see what you're talking about Kroenke greenlighting Moussa Diaby's transfer to Arsenal. Tell me what you think about Ben White in the for you, and that new record they have set as Arsenal, and then Pablo Mari leaving to a side which goes by the names of Monza. All hell's Verona in there for you. I go by the names of Rokani David. Very bad day for me. You know, I support United. We've been battered and beaten by a side which goes by the names of Brighton. Obviously, it's a bad start. Good for Arsenal fans. You had a very good start. Obviously, 3 years under the same manager who is really believing in the philosophy and the body is backing him. Obviously, you really expect lots of things to happen, because even the owner of Arsenal, Stanley Kroenke, has approved Arsenal to sign Moussa Diaby, and they're going to break that bank. They are getting that money that was going to be paid onto Rafinha. That is the £55 million, and they're ready to put on Moussa Diaby right about now. Thank you guys for watching in. Your reaction to this story is welcome in the comment section below. Smash the like button, comment and share. And guys, subscribe to our channel, because we are really wanting to hit the 10K mark this season. Let's hit 10,000 subscribers this month before it ends. Obviously, I'll be happy and gladdened. That will be a sign of appreciation from you guys, because my work is to bring you the stories, and your work is to like the stories I really upload onto this channel. Guys, I sign out for now. We've started late, but trust me, you knew we had a game for Manchester United that we've lost. I had to do the watch along, the match reaction in the view, but finally I'm here to also bring you what you guys deserve. I'm out. I'm coming back with more news. Stay tuned.